After the age of 60, something begins to happen quietly inside the body. It doesn't announce itself with pain or warning. Day after day, it slowly erodes strength, making it harder to rise from a chair, climb stairs, or carry groceries. This silent process is called sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle with aging. By the time it becomes noticeable, as much as 30% of muscle mass may already be gone. And when muscle disappears, so does independence, energy, and vitality. The good news is that muscle loss is not an unavoidable part of aging. Science now shows that muscle can be protected, even rebuilt at any age, and sometimes the solution can be surprisingly simple. Instead of relying only on complicated gym routines or expensive supplements, strength can begin with something as ordinary as a glass of water. What you choose to add to that water can directly feed muscle fibers, fight inflammation, improve circulation, and help preserve mobility for years to come. This is not a quick fix or a gimmick. It is the same science-backed approach that some of the longest-living, strongest seniors around the world use daily. A simple, consistent habit that quietly changes the body from the inside out. When scientists began studying the world's longest-living communities, places where people remain active and strong into their 80s, 90s, and even beyond 100, one pattern stood out. These people did not depend on expensive powders or synthetic supplements. Instead, they relied on simple, natural ways to nourish their muscles every single day. And one of the most powerful discoveries was how hydration could be transformed into muscle nutrition. Let's start with one of the easiest, most overlooked tools: lemon water. Adding fresh lemon to water may sound almost too simple. Yet this small act delivers a cascade of benefits that directly protect aging muscle. Lemons are rich in vitamin C, one of the most essential antioxidants for maintaining strong connective tissue. Muscles do not work in isolation. They are connected to tendons, ligaments, and blood vessels. Vitamin C strengthens collagen, the framework that holds muscle in place, allowing it to stay firm and resilient. But that's not all. Lemons also contain plant compounds called flavonoids that improve blood circulation. Better circulation means that when you eat protein, amino acids are delivered more efficiently into your muscle cells, where they can be rebuilt into new, stronger tissue. Imagine watering a garden. If the soil is dry and compacted, the plants struggle. But when water flows easily through, every root gets nourished. That is exactly what lemon water does for aging muscles. It opens up circulation, so nutrients can be delivered more effectively. And there's another subtle but powerful effect. As we age, the body becomes more prone to low-grade inflammation. This constant inflammation quietly breaks down muscle tissue, making it harder to maintain strength. Lemon water helps lower this inflammation by creating a slightly alkaline environment in the body, buffering against the acids that accelerate muscle breakdown. I have seen seniors who began each morning with a simple glass of warm lemon water report changes within weeks. Their digestion improved, their energy levels lifted, and slowly they began to notice less stiffness when walking or climbing stairs. It's not that lemon water alone rebuilt their muscles, but it created the foundation: better circulation, stronger connective tissue, and lower inflammation for muscle to thrive again. Now, lemon water is only the beginning. There are other natural additions to water that act almost like medicine for the muscles: simple, accessible, but profoundly effective. The next addition may surprise you because it looks so small, yet it holds an enormous power to fight muscle loss: chia seeds. When you drop a spoonful of chia seeds into a glass of water and let them sit for just a few minutes, they transform into a gel-like drink. To the naked eye, it looks almost like a natural energy gel. And in many ways, that's exactly what it is. Inside those tiny seeds lies a concentrated package of nutrition that aging muscles desperately need. Chia seeds are a plant-based source of complete protein, meaning they contain all the essential amino acids your body cannot make on its own. These amino acids are the raw materials that your muscles require to repair themselves after even simple daily activity, like walking, climbing stairs, or carrying groceries. But chia seeds don't just stop there. They're also rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are powerful anti-inflammatories. Think of inflammation as a slow, invisible fire that burns through your muscle fibers. Over time, this makes your muscles weaker, thinner, and less responsive to exercise or protein from food. Omega-3s act like firefighters, cooling that fire and protecting muscle tissue from further breakdown. There's more. Chia seeds are also an excellent source of magnesium and calcium, minerals essential for muscle contraction and relaxation. Every time you lift your arm, bend your knee, or take a step forward, your muscles are contracting and relaxing. Without enough magnesium and calcium, these movements become stiff, painful, or weak. By soaking chia seeds in water, you unlock these minerals in a form that your body can absorb easily, giving your muscles the support they need to function smoothly. One of the remarkable things about chia water is its effect on hydration. As the seeds absorb water, they create a gel that slowly releases fluid into the body. This means when you drink chia water, your muscles stay hydrated longer. And hydration is critical for strength. Muscles that are even slightly dehydrated lose endurance and tire easily. Seniors who start drinking chia water often notice that they don't fatigue as quickly when walking or exercising. In one study, older adults who consumed plant-based omega-3s from sources like chia showed significant improvements in muscle function and overall physical performance. It's a reminder that sometimes the most powerful medicine for aging doesn't come from a pharmacy, but from a simple seed you can stir into a glass of water. So imagine beginning your day with lemon water for circulation and collagen support, and then adding chia seeds for protein, omega-3s, and deep hydration. You are no longer just drinking water. You are drinking a muscle-strengthening elixir. And there is still one more ingredient to add, one that works almost like rocket fuel for your energy and muscle recovery. The final ingredient is one that has been cherished for thousands of years in traditional medicine. But today, science is catching up to reveal just how powerful it truly is for aging muscles. Turmeric. When you stir just half a teaspoon of turmeric powder into warm water, something incredible happens. You release curcumin, the golden compound inside turmeric that acts like nature's anti-inflammatory powerhouse. For older adults battling sarcopenia, curcumin is not just a spice, it is a shield for muscle tissue. Why? Because chronic low-grade inflammation is one of the hidden drivers of muscle wasting. Even if you're eating enough protein, inflammation can block your body from turning that protein into new muscle. It's as if your muscles are locked, unable to rebuild themselves properly. Curcumin helps to unlock this process by cooling inflammation, reducing oxidative stress, and allowing your muscles to respond more effectively to the nutrients you eat. But turmeric water doesn't just fight inflammation, it also improves blood circulation. Strong blood flow is vital because your muscles need a steady stream of oxygen and nutrients in order to repair and grow. Better circulation means faster recovery after even light physical activity and less soreness the next day. Researchers have found that curcumin can actually increase muscle strength and endurance in older adults, especially when combined with even small amounts of daily activity, like walking. It makes movement easier, reduces stiffness, and protects the joints that support your muscles. To boost its power even more, you can add just a pinch of black pepper to your turmeric water. Black pepper contains piperine, a natural compound that increases curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. With this simple pairing, your turmeric water becomes a potent muscle-protecting tonic. Now let's put it all together. You start your morning with lemon water to activate circulation and collagen support. Later in the day, you sip on chia water for protein, omega-3s, and hydration. And then, maybe in the evening, you enjoy a warm glass of turmeric water to fight inflammation, ease stiffness, and prime your muscles for overnight repair. This daily ritual transforms something as ordinary as drinking water into an extraordinary tool against sarcopenia. It's not about adding more pills, powders, or expensive supplements. It's about returning to nature's pharmacy. Simple, everyday ingredients that rebuild strength from the inside out. Think about how effortless this really is. You don't need to change your entire lifestyle overnight. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars on complicated treatments. All it takes is a glass of water, something you already drink every single day. And by simply adding one ingredient at a time, You're transforming that water into medicine for your muscles. Let's revisit each one more deeply. Lemon water is not just refreshing. When you drink it, your blood vessels relax. They open, allowing more oxygen-rich blood to reach your muscles. That same glass of lemon water also delivers vitamin C, a nutrient your body desperately needs to build collagen. Without collagen, your tendons weaken, your joints ache, and your muscles lose their support system. But with collagen support, every movement, from lifting your arm to standing tall, becomes easier. Then consider chia water. Those tiny seeds look so simple, but once they expand, they become a protein delivery system, wrapped in hydration. Seniors often struggle with dehydration, and even mild dehydration can weaken muscle function. Chia seeds trap water inside a gel-like coating, helping you stay hydrated longer. At the same time, they provide complete plant-based protein and omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammation. Imagine that one single glass of chia water not only feeds your muscles but also keeps them flexible, strong, and ready to respond when you need them. And finally, turmeric water. For centuries, it has been part of healing traditions across Asia, and now modern research confirms its power. Curcumin, the golden pigment, moves through your bloodstream, calming the fires of inflammation that eat away at muscle fibers. It protects the joints that allow you to move freely. And when you combine it with a tiny pinch of black pepper, your body absorbs it with far greater efficiency. A glass of turmeric water before bed is like giving your muscles a gentle shield as they repair themselves during sleep. Now picture this daily rhythm. You wake up with lemon water, start your day with energy, keep your body hydrated, and fueled with chia water during the afternoon, and wind down at night with warm turmeric water. 3 simple steps, no gimmicks, no extremes, just pure natural science that supports you from the inside out. For anyone over 60, this is not just about muscle. This is about independence. It's about being able to walk upstairs without holding the railing. It's about picking up your grandchild without fear of falling. It's about standing tall, not shuffling slowly. Muscle is your armor against frailty, your defense against aging. And protecting that muscle can be as simple as what you choose to stir into your water every day. The truth is, sarcopenia steals strength slowly. But that means you also have time. Time to fight back, time to rebuild, time to take control. Every glass of enhanced water you drink is a small act of resistance against decline. And those small acts add up. They become new strength. They become renewed confidence. They become the foundation for a longer, healthier life. When we think about aging, most of us imagine it as an inevitable downhill slope. Weaker legs, slower steps, more aches and pains. But that picture doesn't have to be your reality. Aging is not the enemy. The real enemy is neglect. The real enemy is ignoring the quiet signals the body sends when muscle strength begins to fade. The good news is this: the body is remarkably forgiving. Even after years of loss, it can rebuild, it can recover, it can grow strong again, but only if you give it what it needs. And what it needs isn't complicated. It isn't hidden in a prescription bottle or a laboratory-made powder. It's right there in your kitchen in the simplest of forms. Water, the most essential nutrient of all. But water alone is only the beginning. When you take that clear glass and drop in nature's most powerful ingredients, you're turning something ordinary into something extraordinary. Think of lemon water again. A senior I once met, 74 years old, told me she started every morning with half a lemon squeezed into warm water. Within weeks, she noticed her morning stiffness easing. Within months, her blood pressure began to improve. But most importantly, she said she felt her legs were lighter. She could walk longer without fatigue. She wasn't taking a miracle pill. She was simply letting nature do its work, one glass at a time. Now imagine chia water. In one village in Mexico, elders are known for their endurance, able to walk long distances even in their 70s and 80s. Their secret: chia seeds soaked in water. It's been part of their tradition for centuries, and today we understand why. The seeds expand, holding onto water, slowly releasing hydration, protein, and omega-3s into the body. That's why when you drink chia water, you don't just quench your thirst. You build stamina, you fuel muscle repair, You give your body the resources it needs to fight sarcopenia every single day. And turmeric, this is where the story becomes even more remarkable. In parts of India, where turmeric is a daily staple, rates of age-related muscle loss and arthritis are dramatically lower compared to other regions. This isn't magic, it's chemistry. Curcumin in turmeric silences the inflammation that otherwise eats away at muscle fibers. It protects the very scaffolding of your body, and when paired with a touch of black pepper, its effect is amplified, turning your evening glass of turmeric water into one of the most potent anti-aging drinks you could possibly have. Do you see the pattern here? This isn't about drastic changes. This is about simple rituals. 3 moments in the day when you pause, pour a glass and add a touch of lemon, a spoonful of chia or a dash of turmeric. Each act seems small, but each act builds on the next. Over time, these rituals compound, and before you know it, you've written a completely different story for your health. Because muscle is not just about lifting weights or looking strong. Muscle is about circulation. It pumps blood back to your heart. It stabilizes your joints. It protects your bones. It even communicates with your brain, releasing molecules that improve memory and mood. When you protect your muscle, you protect your entire body. And when you lose it, you don't just lose strength, you lose independence. That is why this battle against sarcopenia matters so much. Now imagine yourself months from now. You've added lemon water to your mornings, chia water to your afternoons, turmeric water to your evenings. Your legs feel more steady, your steps more confident. You no longer need to grip the railing as tightly. Your energy no longer fades so quickly. You're reclaiming your freedom one glass at a time, and maybe, just maybe, the people around you begin to notice. Your children, your grandchildren, your friends. They see you walking taller, they hear the confidence in your voice. You're not just surviving aging, you're rewriting it. So here we are, 3 simple ingredients, 3 simple moments in your day. A squeeze of lemon in the morning, a glass of chia water in the afternoon, a warm, golden cup of turmeric water in the evening. None of these are expensive. None of these are complicated. Yet each of them has the power to change the trajectory of your health, your independence, and your future. Think about what's at stake. Sarcopenia doesn't just rob you of muscle. It steals the joy of living. It makes once simple things feel heavy. It replaces confidence with hesitation. And hesitation is dangerous, because the moment you hesitate, you're more likely to fall. The moment you hesitate, you begin to withdraw. But you deserve more than that. You deserve to keep moving forward with strength and freedom. Every sip of these infused waters is a choice to fight back, a choice to nurture your muscles instead of watching them waste away, a choice to tell your body, I am not done, I am still strong, I am still here. And here's what I want you to remember most. It is never too late. Muscles can be rebuilt at 60, 70, even 90. Science proves it. I've seen it in patients, in communities around the world, and in the research that inspires hope every day. All it takes is consistency. All it takes is commitment. Not a marathon, not a radical lifestyle overhaul. Just 3 glasses of water a day, enriched with what nature has already given us. So tomorrow morning when you wake up, don't just pour a plain glass of water. Transform it. Add lemon. In the afternoon, let chia seeds swell and remind your muscles that fuel is coming. And in the evening, as you prepare for rest, sip on golden turmeric water, knowing that while you sleep, your body is repairing, rebuilding, and preparing you for another day of strength. This is not just about extending life. It's about extending quality of life. It's about keeping the ability to walk where you want to go, to hold the people you love, to live with dignity, energy, and independence. And one day, weeks from now, months from now, you may look back and realize that something has shifted. Your legs feel stronger, your steps feel lighter, your body feels more alive. And you'll know that it all began with a simple glass of water. So my challenge to you is this: start today, not tomorrow, not someday, today. Because your muscles are waiting, your future is waiting, and it all begins with what you choose to drink.